everyone.
This meeting is being recorded.
Good morning, everyone. Big welcome to our Saturday Patching Podcast Training. My name is Peter No, Senior Presidential Director here with LifeWave. I have my amazing, beautiful co-host, my partner, my sponsor, my enroller, whatever you want to call her. We call her Marci Preble. How are you doing this morning?
I'm so good. So happy to be on training with you, Peter, my business partner, my good friend. And we also have Donna Reiners here with her husband, Craig, Presidential Director, and she's going to be talking later about recruiting. So this is going to be a great training.
You know, as we're starting off our September, everyone, just know this is Marci and I's 3-year anniversary, okay? A full 36 months since September of 2019. And all I can say is before we start off our amazing training, as always, I just want to welcome all our brand new partners here. Because if you have been here because you just love our technology, you trusted your friend, your family member to join you on board with this, we just want you to know, if you've never ever been in a direct sales industry, don't worry about it, okay? If you've been in a direct sales industry and you've never broken through, don't worry about it, okay? And if you've been in a sales industry and you've broken through, but you just got a little tired and you wanted a new technology or you wanted something really for you to leave a legacy behind, don't worry about it, okay? Because we got you. Because between all those three things, okay, all the three phases where you are in your life, phases where you are in your career, there are also 3 phases in our compensation plan, okay? So I just want to make it very clear. You do not need to have skills or you don't need experience to have success here. And the reason why I'm sharing this way is because we're going to show you that all you have to do in network marketing is to know that network marketing is a self-development journey with a compensation plan wrapped around it. Let me repeat that again. Your network marketing journey is a self-development journey. What does that mean? You have to self-develop. You have to know what you want to learn, right? You have to know where you want to be. You have to know where you are in your phase in your life. Where are you in your career? Are you ready for a change? Are you ready to work at home now? Are you ready to help people and get fulfilled, right? And when you're ready for that, you're going to learn about our compensation plan. But I want you to think of your compensation plan as like going to the gym, right? When you go to the gym, you're not going to pick up a 50-pound dumbbell if you don't know how to use it. You're not going to pick up a 5-pound, you only can pick up a 5-pound dumbbell and learn how to use your body parts with your trainer, right? So you do need a right trainer, a right mentor. So let me repeat that phrase again. Network marketing journey is a self-development journey with a compensation plan around it. So as you're going to learn our compensation plan today, I want you to know everything is based on phases, okay? Everything here is based on behaviors. Notice, and I will repeat this very heavily, we do not chase ranks because this compensation plan does not pay you depending on a rank. Please remember that. You will get paid on behaviors. What is a behavior? A behavior is something that you create as a habit every day, okay? That is a behavior. You don't need to strategize here. And now the reason why Marci and I have been so successful is because we have been in the industry for over 40 years combined. We have found out what works. We have found out what doesn't work. And what we have eliminated here to make it work is because LifeWave, the X39 itself, the technology itself works so fast. Does everybody agree? Because it works so fast, we were allowed and we created the patching podcast. When we created the patching podcast, it eliminated many things that brand new distributors do not need to learn. For example, you don't need to learn how to get out of your house and drive and go do meetings. Number one. You don't need to spend more money building your business. Number two. You don't need to present. Number three, because the patching podcast, all our leaders are presenting for you. Number four, you don't need to train. Why? Because all our tools are training for you while you're joining the patching podcast, right? You don't need to work full time. Who here likes to work full time? We don't like to work full time. We just like to work about 5, 10, 15 hours a week online, right? We don't like to strategize. We don't need to do month ends work. We don't need to do all that stuff. As you're learning the binary compensation plan, as you're going to learn the benefits from the binary compensation plan, I just want you to know that we eliminated a lot of things that held a lot of brand new distributors that are going into the industry, and we took away all your responsibilities because we do the heavy lifting for you. But what we cannot do for you is make your phone calls. So Marci and I have created a beautiful schedule, which I'm not going to go through. My part today is teaching you the compensation plan in the next 20 minutes. So I'm going to break it down to 4 sections. And the first section is called the hot sheet, okay? So before we get to the hot sheet, and I'm going to have Marci pull it up in a minute, I want everyone to know that our system is called the 333. Ask, share, and give. Go to startx39biz.com. It is the first thing that you see on the page. Marci goes through that every single week, every single day on our working call, okay? Now, that is the heartbeat of our system. You just have to learn the 333. You just have to plug into our podcast, patching podcast, and you have to fit us into your nooks and crannies, okay? If you can do that with us, doesn't matter how long you've been with us, because we have built success in 4 months straight to the top. Some of us took a year, some of us took 2 years. It doesn't matter, because when you're with us, I just want you to think you have the best health and wealth program, okay? So, are you ready to learn the compensation plan? I am. Okay. So, let's bring up the hot sheet, Marci. So if everybody goes to startx39biz.com, if you click on the compensation plan, which I believe is number 11, okay? If you click on the very first tab, it is called the hot sheet. I'm gonna take 5 minutes and go through the hot sheet. The hot sheet, everyone, this is your first phase. So I want you to think again, your business, your career is built in 3 phases, okay? The first phase is called your building phase. It is the transaction phase. So who here has a job that came into network marketing? Probably everyone has, okay? You're trading time for money. So your first phase, you have to learn about how to bring in people. You have to learn our 333. So once you learn that and you talk to them, you're gonna have to enroll them. So what are you enrolling them with? There's only 2 options here, okay? The very first option is called a retail bonus, or a retail customer, or a preferred customer. What does that mean? A retail customer is a customer that purchases one time, only one time on your website. It is a $149 purchase. You get paid $50 on that $149, and it comes with 77 PV. PV stands for personal volume, okay? Personal volume. Once they decide they like it and they want to order it every month, they get it down to wholesale cost at $99 per sleeve. And off of that $99, you're going to earn $20 every month off of that $99. And that comes with 43 PV, personal volume. Now, your 77 personal volume and your 43 personal volume. This volume will get added to your 110 PV to keep you fully activated. So let me repeat that again. Your customer's volume can be added to your personal volume to pay for your auto ship to keep you fully qualified. Whether you only want 55 PV to earn commissions, or whether you want to build your business and get fully qualified at 110 PV, okay? You only have those two options, and we will go through the auto ship on the next video. But today I want to introduce to you the packages. So I call these wholesale packages, okay? These are the one of the 5 packages you need to choose when you enroll your brand new brand partner. Now, why do we call it wholesale packages? Because each one is at a price of a wholesale, and as you move up the packages, you will get it below the wholesale cost, okay? So I call them the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond packages. If you want to keep it simple, I call it the 1 month supply, 3 month supply, 5.5 month supply, 12 month supply, or 19.5 month supply of X39, because they're all based on X39s. The half stands for the supportive patches, okay? The half stands for the glutathione, the eon, the Alavida, whatever patch you need as your supportive patches is called the half. And the reason why it's called a half is because you can replace 2 halves for 1 X39. You can replace 1 X39 for 2 glutathione, or 1 eon, or 1 glutathione, on and on and on, okay? So you do the math when you do the upgrade, and you do the math when you pick each package. This is called your building phase. In the beginning, all you have to learn is the 333, go through the process, ask, share, give, learn how to take the enrollments, okay? And you customize your packages for your partners. Now, I won't go into the rankings, but your first ranking is called a manager, right? And to become a manager, all you have to do is make sure you come in with a gold and above, and you enroll your first 4 silver packages, which is the $299. It looks like 2 on the left and 2 on the right, okay? Now that is a manager. And the reason why I explained that that is your first rank, because once you become a manager, you go into your second phase of your career. Are you ready what your second phase is? It is called the cycling phase, called the residual phase. And the reason why you're going into the cycling and the residual phase is because you have decided to become a manager. So when you enroll your first 4 brand partners, where do they need to go? 2 on the left and 2 on the right. So the company knows now that, oh, Michael Wheaton, he is serious. He wants to become a manager. He became a gold and above. He decided to do the 333, ask, share, give, and now he's enrolling people. Now he has to put them somewhere. Where is he going to place them? Again, you only have 2 business centers, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. If you want to call it 2 gyms, you have a gym on the left, a gym on the right. Now, everyone, write this down. People equates to packages. Packages equates to points. Points will equate to money. Let me repeat that again. People equates to packages. Packages equates to points. Points will equate to money. How simple is that to understand, okay? Now, once you enroll your first person, you have to decide, do they go on your left side or your right side? We don't know, we don't care. You decide that with your partner upline or your sponsor. All you have to do is make sure you keep your friends on a certain level if they know each other, and you keep your church, your bowling team, your church team, whatever team, make sure that they're on the same side if they know each other. Now, if Michael enrolled 4 silvers, okay, 2 silvers on the left, 2 silvers on the right, those are called people. They pick a package, which is the silver package. Each package comes with, the silver package comes with 165 points, okay? Now, Michael, you enrolled 2 silvers on the left. If you take 165 times 2, that is 330 points. So right here, look at the 330 points here, right, everyone? That is from Michael's 2 left. Now, Michael also enrolled 2 on his right, which is 2 silvers. That is another 330 points. So I want each one of you to look at 330 and 330. Now, to cycle, to earn $50, Michael needs what? 660 points on one side and 330. Now, where's the other 330 points come from? So what if those 2 silvers on the right enroll 2 more silvers? So that's another 330 points, right, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want Michael, everyone to see. Michael enrolled 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and then his 2 enrolled another 2. So now we have 660 points on the right and 330 points on the left. That's right, Michael. Now the computer will see 990 points, everyone, and that is called a cycle. Why is that a cycle? Because now you've earned $50 and you've earned that residually. Why is that residually? Because the points came from outside of you. Does that make sense, everyone? Okay. Now, points are points. The points can come from above you, meaning somebody placed points below your team. The points can come from you, meaning that you enrolled someone and you placed it under your leg, whether it's your left leg and your right leg. And the points can come from the team below you. Does that make sense, everyone? Points are points. Okay? Now, cycling comes every second as long as the computer sees 990 points. 330 on one side, 660 on the other, or vice versa. Okay? Now, the difference in moving up the ranks, does everybody see in the middle? Manager, a bronze and a diamond. When you pick a package, the most you can cycle is 100 a week. When you become a manager, it opens up the door where you can now earn 1,500 a week on the cycling. When you become a director, it opens up the door where you can do 2,500 a week, up to senior presidential director at 25,000 a week. Now, I want to let everyone know that Marci, it took her 2.5 years to open up the door and maximize to earn 25,000 a week on the cycling. It has never been done before at this speed. This is huge. So I want to send a huge congratulations to Marci, because when Marci did it, that means each one of us can and will and open the door. Does that make sense, everyone? So just know we have done it now, okay? Now, This is called the second phase of your business. The first phase is the building phase, which is you enroll people. The second phase is the residual phase, because you're going to earn $50 every time you learn how to cycle. Are you ready for the third phase? The third phase is called the legacy phase. It is called generational match. Why is it called generational match? Because it's based on generations. Generations is based on this. If I enrolled Michael Wheaton is my first generation, correct, Michael? Yes. If I teach Michael how to earn $50 on the generational match, Michael, if you learned how to cycle and you earned $50 and I taught you how to cycle, I earned 25% off of your $50, which is $12.50. Does everybody understand that? I enrolled Michael. Michael earned $50 on the cycle because I taught Michael how to earn that. I deserve 25% every time when Michael earns for the rest of his life. Let me repeat that again. Once Michael learns the skill and he learns how to build a team, he earns $50. And every time for the rest of Michael's life, when he earns $50, I will earn $12.50 forever. Is that cool, everyone? That is called generation match. Why did David Schmidt do it this way? Because he wants you to build relationships very closely with your personals. Does that make sense? Now, when Michael and I build a relationship, he's my first generation. He enrolls Denise Knapp. Denise Knapp is his first generation. Denise is my second generation. So if Michael and I go help Denise, teach her how to enroll, teach her how to build her 2 teams, and then teach her how to cycle. If she learns how to earn $50 on a cycle, how much will Michael earn every time Denise earns $50? Michael will earn 25%. He will earn $12.50 because Denise is his first generation. Is that pretty cool, Michael? But because you and I are helping Denise, I deserve a commission because I'm teaching generation match. So I earn 20% every time Denise earns $50 for the rest of Denise's career. Michael and I will constantly earn 25% and 20% because we are teaching Denise how to cycle every time. Is that pretty cool, everyone? Now, this is the kicker. Now, to earn to the third generation, what if Denise enrolls Sharon Robinson? And Sharon Robinson now is Denise's first generation, right? Me, Michael, and Denise are gonna teach Sharon now how to earn $50 from her cycle because she has to go build out 2 teams. Does that make sense, everyone? And now Denise, every time Sharon earns $50, Denise will earn $12.50. Michael will earn $10, and Peter No will earn $10 because Sharon is on Peter's third generation, on Michael's second generation, and on Denise's first generation. How cool is that, everyone? Is that awesome? Now, this is the kicker, okay? To be able to earn the generations, you got to earn it. So you have to open up the door. So to earn on the first generation, everyone, this is the kicker. You're going to have to learn how to cycle 2 times to earn on the first generation. So I have to learn how to earn $100 or cycle 2 times to open up to earn on Michael Wheaton, which is on my first generation. Now, to open up the door to earn for Denise's, to earn 20% on my second generation, I have to open a door and I have to learn how to cycle 6 times. I have to earn $300 a week on the second generation. To open up the second generation door, I have to cycle 6 times. Does that make sense? Now, to open up the third door, okay, which is the third generation, I have to cycle 10 times myself, which is 500 a week. And I have to teach 2 of my personals, not 1, but 2 of my personals to cycle $300 a week or 6 times each. So everyone, write down the magic number. I'm going to give you the magic number now for you to fully maximize this compensation plan. The magic number is 6 and 2. 6 and 2. I always say that all the time on my trainings. What does the number 6 mean? Out of the 10, out of the 20, out of the 50 wholesale packages or partners that you are going to enroll, you only need 6 to be active, 6 to be on auto ship. To be considered active, you need to be on a monthly subscription. To me, you need 6 workout buddies that are in your gym, that are joining the podcast, and that are using the products constantly every month. Is that okay with everyone? Can you find 6 partners to be fully active to go straight to the compensation plan? Okay. Number 2, out of the 6, you need to develop, you need to identify, or you need to find 2 bodybuilders. What is a bodybuilder? A bodybuilder is someone like you or better than you. There is no time frame to get your 6. Absolutely no time frame, okay? You just go to the gym and you work out with us. Your 6 starts with when you become a manager, because when you become a manager, you've already enrolled 4 out of those 6 already, okay? So there is no time frame. So if you're a manager, you're already well on your way, okay? Now, the reason why I say 2, because when you can teach 2 people how to earn $300 a week or cycle 6 times, that means you already maximized and opened up the door to earn your 3rd generation. When you already open up the 3rd generation, you have 100% opened up the whole compensation plan. So the secret to this sauce is, Michael, go learn and identify 2 bodybuilders and teach them how to make $300 a week on the cycling, and you will open up your whole compensation plan, and all you 3 will go straight to the top. And the reason why I say that is because it's perfect duplication numbers. The numbers don't lie. If you can do it and you open up your 1st generation, that means Denise can open up her 1st generation. That means Sharon can open up her 1st generation. If you open up your 2nd generation, Michael, that means Denise can open up the 2nd generation. Do you understand that? Because those numbers are always 2, 6. Does that make sense? $100, $300, and $500 on the cycling. The magic here is cycling, learning how to build 2 teams. Does that make sense, everyone? Now, my time is up. I want Marci's going to go through the back office on her part. She's going to show you the commission part, where you can see the cycling and you can physically see the generation match. But all I want to do is to close up this part of mine is that you're going to have to learn how to go through the 3 phases in your life, in your career, and let the compensation plan guide you, okay? You cannot go into the generation match if you don't know how to cycle. You cannot know how to cycle if you don't know how to enroll someone. If you cannot know how to enroll someone if you don't learn how to do the 3-3-3, ask, share, and give. So we will guide you. We will hold your hand through the whole process, because Marci and I have already created the best training, meaning that you're going to learn how to absorb information. And then we created the best working time, meaning that we will separate the training and go to work with you day in and day out, okay? With our gym, with the patching podcast. So I hope you've learned something today. This is going to be recorded and broken down into series of compensation plans. And I will be making more videos breaking down the qualifications of each section for you, okay? But today I only have 30 minutes. So you got 30 minutes today of the compensation plan, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I kept it simple for you. And if you are confused in any way, please reach out to me personally, and I will guide you through the compensation plan with you and your groups on a private training. So thank you, everyone. Marci, I'm gonna pass it back on to you.
Thank you. And I just want to say I learned something today, because as professional network marketers, we never stop taking notes. So the 3 phases, Peter, I'm a good student, is the building phase, then the cycling or the residual phase, and then the legacy phase, which is the generation match. So hope you guys all got that. I'm going to stop the recording with that.